are your best champion.
Okay.
If nobody else is going to champion for you, who can do it if you don't do it within yourself? So you have to prioritize your healing. If you don't say, I'm doing it because I'm worth it, because I believe in myself, because I know I can be better. So that's the first thing people need to do, is they got to believe that they have things in their heart that needs to come out. And then once you begin to believe that you're worth it, then you can begin to start doing the work of self-awareness. You can't even get to that place if you don't believe in yourself, because nobody's going to believe in you.
Take it for yourself. Welcome to your all-in-one podcast show, where we speak to heal, to teach, to inform, and to educate. Get ready as we dive into today's episode. My name is Britney Fonki. You can call me Funky Speaks, your favorite host. What's popping, phenomenal people? This is Britney Fonki here, and I'm super excited to have you on this episode. Today, we have traveled far from Cameroon, from Africa, and we are live at the United States of America. It had to come down to us. Ladies and gentlemen, I have an incredible personality you would want to listen to any day, at any time, wherever in the world. She is an emotional intelligence coach, expert with over 15 years of experience. I'll let you see her. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest, Joana Avin.
Thank you so much, Britney, for allowing me to come on your show.
Thank you so much for accepting to come on my show.
Absolutely.
So who is Joana Avin?
Let me start off by saying I'm a woman of faith, right? And I am a mother, I'm a wife, and I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm also an emotional intelligence expert. And this is the first time that I have traveled all the way from the United States of America to Cameroon, Africa. And so I'm just so excited that I can be a part of the work that you are doing in your corner of the nation.
Thank you so much. I'm really excited. You know, you're an author too. You didn't introduce yourself as that.
That's right. You see, I already forgot.
Now, if you didn't know, Jada has a book, Heartwork of the Soul. I was just going to be talking to us about this. I think this should be the topic of our episode, Heartwork of the Soul.
Yes.
What inspired you to write this book?
Oh, boy. You know, too many times we have unrooted, we have emotions that drive about 80 to 90% of the decisions that we make.
That's right.
But only about 34% of the time are we able to accurately identify and recognize what we're feeling in the moment.
That's right.
And so that means about 50% of the time we're making decisions in life regarding who we're going to be in relationship with, how we're going to, our finances, our spiritual relationship with God, how we raise our children, how we run our business. 50% of the time we're making those decisions subconsciously. And what is subconscious things? Subconscious things is things that you do that you don't even pay attention to.
That's
like
right.
breathing.
Exactly.
And can you imagine choosing your spouse based on you blinking?
That's ridiculous.
But that's what happens when you're not aware of your emotions that's driving your decision making.
Now, I'm very intrigued by the title. Heartwork, not hard work.
Right.
Heartwork of the soul. And there's a lot of work that needs to be done in the heart.
Yes.
And I believe that's a lot of things. This is a whole lot. In fact, this book is too small for this time.
Yeah.
I think you should write another one. Yeah, I see a lot of self-awareness, self-regulation, and as we talked about in this book.
Yes.
Now, how would you advise someone who is still trying to figure out their emotions, but they do not know how to manage it, and also with their vision, maybe with what the things they want to achieve?
Yeah. So the very first step is you got to prioritize yourself.
Wow.
See, the stigma is that your emotions make you weak. Your emotions make you vulnerable. Your emotions to stay under the rug, right?
Yeah.
But your emotions is trying to teach you how to be a better person. And if you sweep it under the rug, then you're going to experience a lot of hardships in your life. And so it's so important. I know that a lot of people say, I don't know if you guys are familiar, but in my house, you know, I grew up and it was like, oh, be strong.
Exactly. Just it's typical of a Cameroonian. The typical Cameroonian doesn't even know they have traumas. We don't even know
what the traumas are.
We don't even know if we have
if
it.
We have
We
it.
start knowing if what they
Right.
Yeah, because they taught us to dismiss our emotions. You want to cry? You said, don't cry. You have to control.
Yes.
Somebody hurts you. Why you crying? It's like it's offensive.
Yes.
To feel an emotion.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. So these are I just love how you talked about this. So what about to a typical Cameroonian who is struggling with trying to express themselves?
Yeah.
To cry. We just want to cry sometimes.
Yeah.
We want to let it. There's a lot in our hearts.
Yeah.
It makes us extremely tough.
You are your best agent. You are your best conqueror and victor. You are your best champion. If nobody else is going to champion for you, who can do it if you don't do it within yourself? So you have to prioritize your healing. You know, if you don't prioritize your healing, then you're never going to take it, right? You're never going to be able to walk in it if you don't say, I'm doing it because I'm worth it, because I believe in myself, because I know I can be better. So that's the first thing people need to do is they got to believe that they have things in their heart that needs to come out. And then once you begin to believe that you're worth it, then you can begin to start doing the work of self-awareness, which is one of the chapters that I taught. But you can't even get to that place if you don't believe in yourself, because nobody's going to believe in you.
Take you believe in yourself. Yeah. Joanna, you talked about something which intrigued me. And this is maybe you always embody healing.
Yes.
Like you talk a lot about healing, the healing process. How can we start getting healed? What kind of work should we do?
Oh, that's a great question, right? So after you recognize that there are some things in your life, let me start to talk about a few traumas, okay? So people even understand what is a trauma, what does it sound like, what does it feel like, right? So if you grew up in the house where it was like only your mother that was really present in your life, that left an emotional impression, a trauma on your heart where you had to begin suppressing things.
Exactly.
If you had a family member that was killed or suffered from mental illness that raised you, that is a form of trauma that left an emotional imprint in your heart. If you dealt with any type of verbal abuse, sexual abuse, physical abuse,
the traumas.
These are all different type of traumas. If you even grew up in a poverty-stricken place,
the greatest trauma of a Cameroonian.
So you get what I'm saying? So first you gotta identify, wait a minute, I fit in some of these. Matter of fact, for as far as some research that has been done, a lot of Blacks just in general suffer from 4 or more of the traumas that I said. And so the first thing is you got to know that it exists. And it's not something that you should feel guilty or you should feel any type of shame.
That's right. Because that's the biggest problem. We feel ashamed.
Yes.
Like, how can I tell somebody I was sexually abused? It's shameful.
Yes.
Maybe by some of them are hurt by relatives.
Yes.
Close people.
Yes.
How do you come out to tell people that this is what I experienced?
Yes.
Now, for me, I had a lot of verbal abuse started disturbing my mind.
Yes.
Even till date, I suffer with critics.
Yes.
Criticism. Like, if you just tell me, like, this is dirty, can you clean this up? I feel like you're telling me I'm dirty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's very serious to most of us, typical of Cameroonians, Africans that we've experienced. So now there's a whole lot for you to see. This is Heartwork of the Soul. So you tell us how much you sell it. Where can we find it? Amazon. Where can we get the book? Let's know. Just tell.
Absolutely. So you can find it on my personal website, heartworkprecision.com. That's where you can order it. I prefer that you order it that way.
Okay.
Also, of course, you can also order it on Amazon. But I also encourage you to follow me on all of my social media pages, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on social media, with my name, Joana Avin, and you'll be able to reach out. I actually put out nuggets of information regarding what's in this book on a regular basis, regular content. So I just release it. It's for everyone to be able to have. But I don't want people got to begin to let go. And for far too long, we've been holding on things that has been killing us internally. So we got to start to let go. And so I appreciate you, Britney,
Thank you, Jan.
for creating this space because you love your people and you want your people to be better. Thank you for allowing me to come on to say, this is work.
So much work.
Can I say this?
Yes, please.
No praying is going to take this away.
No fasting.
No fasting.
Dry
No
fasting.
rapataco. So that's not going to take this away. Okay, no going to church is not going to take this away. What's going to take this away is you sitting with yourself, knowing that you're worth it, and beginning to do the work of the heart.
Wow, Joanna, thank you so much.
It's just a snippet of what we have. So, Jenna, in the future, I would love to go on live.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we can talk to a live audience. We're going to have them follow us. Like, this is going to be a real conversation because I think we need it.
Yes.
This is the basic, this is the core of it. Emotions.
Yes.
The heartwork.
Yes.
That's what governs our life. We're taught that it's our mind.
Yes.
Which rules us. But the heart is the soul.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so it governs our life.
The scripture says, as a man thinks
In this.
in his, not just as a man thinks, so is he. No. It says, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. So if you want to change your behavior, the first thing you have to change is your heart and then the way that you think. So it's a process. How you think is going to ultimately drive how you feel, and how you feel is going to ultimately drive what you do.
My people, Joana Avin is an institute on her own. It's a whole college. It's a whole school. So I believe there's a lot more to come. And this is going to be a wrap. In fact, this is just a foundation for what's more to come from us to you. And I'm super excited. Thank you for tuning in. Joanna, any last words to my audience?
I just want to let anybody know that is watching. I was in a position where you were. I was sexually abused. I was physically abused. I went by close family members. I did not get my freedom. I did not get my liberty until I stuck up for myself and began to do the work of the heart. That's why I can speak to you in my heart to let you know that you are worth doing the work. You are worth it. And so I want to let you know, you don't give up on yourself. Don't rob the world of a better version of you. I'm so glad, Britney, that you brought me on. Thank you
so much, Joanna. Thank you. I'm really blessed. I'm honored. And of course, we'll have more to come. Thank you, my phenomenal people. This has been it from us to you. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on all social media platforms on Britney Fonki. And from now on till next time, I'll see you. Bye-bye from us to you.
My name is Britney Fonki. You can call me Fonki Speaks, your favorite host.